A full house today at Lincoln Financial Field. It's still early in the season, but the contenders are attempting to emerge from the pack. And today's game features two teams very much in the early hunt as the Jets get set to take on the Eagles. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Number 9 comes in to kick off.
To start the game.
Good distance. This one is taken by Buchanan.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, dude. Watch the snap down.
The Jets come out in a dime package. Hand it off. Horton comes up to make the play at the 26.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
Sproles, the lone back. Pressure coming. Looking deep to the right. He made the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Dramatica will be kicking off.
He
got all of that one. This one is taken by Hushmanzada.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
The Eagles with a four-man front. With a counterplay. Schweiger is there for the tackle at the 28.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Throwing. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 40. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in it.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Schweiger is there for the tackle at the 42.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Defense, get ready. Bring it up, bring it up.
With the pass. Strong move. He's pushed out at the 42-yard line. Bolden makes his second catch for a first down on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Schweiger records the tackle at the 41.
They have quick defenders who read the play really well, and they always seem to take the right first step. Once a play develops, they're very good at recognizing where the play is going, and they can close on the ball carrier very quickly.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey. Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
The Jets line up in the bunch formation. With the throw, jumps up and comes down with it. The 20. Buchanan comes up to make the play. At the 9, cornerback was able to catch him and bring him down. Nine yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
Let's go, D, let's go. Watch it.
Turner, the lone back.
Watch it. Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. Manning delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws the football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on. They ain't got nothing.
Only one man back. Daniels, the man in motion.
Here we come. Here's a flag goal.
Can he get there? Touchdown, New York.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
Number 9 will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Buchanan. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. First and 10.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Roethlisberger with a man in motion. Under pressure. Turns and breaks free.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, or they're going to get beat again and again.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The Jets come out in a nickel package, and it's caught. Duncan is there on the stop at the 28. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Roethlisberger.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Keep it up. All day,
The
baby.
backs are lined up in an
That's
eye.
it, baby.
Hand off on the draw. Brian Urlacher brings him down before he can reach the marker. Sproles makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the first down marker. Ushmanzada back to return. From the 38, keeps his feet moving. Picked up pretty good yardage that time, and he stopped at the 48. Ball at about midfield.
At the 48-yard line. First and 10.
All on us, y'all. It's off.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Boulware comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go, D.
Turner, the lone back. Manning sends a man in motion. Ware stops him for negative yardage.
They went the wrong way on that one. Maybe they should stick to running between the tackles, because this defense has a lot of speed. They can chase down those runs to the outside.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
You gotta have it, D.
Manning with a man in motion.
Do something, do something. Ain't no thing. Check it out, baby.
Dropping back, throws it. Almost picked off. Ushmanzada was the intended receiver on that play. Williams with the coverage.
On the play.
Hansen is ready to punt this one away. Buchanan sets up, waiting for the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Everything you got. Keep moving. Lefty. Zip.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Number 90 comes up to make the play. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Second and long.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
You can't stop me. Rush in.
The Eagles come out with 3 receivers tight. Gets the pass off. Dudley is there for the tackle at the 32. Gibbons makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Sproles in the backfield. Gets the call. Gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Ushmanzada looks like he's ready for the return. This one goes out of bounds. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 39-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Manning sends a man in motion. Going to the right. Boulware is there on the stop at the 42. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Second and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Uses the pump. Launches this one to the right. For the catch. He's pushed out at the 17-yard line. Shannon did a great job getting behind the secondary.
As a receiver, that's exactly what you have to do. Run past the deep zone and make a big play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Tampa.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown.
They soft, man.
Tosses it out to the left. Nice move. And they're in.
Touchdown, New York.
The defense must have been thinking pass on that play.
Yeah, and everything was working there. The offensive line picked up some blocks. The wide receivers picked up some blocks. And then they get in for the score.
Number 9 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
This one is fielded by Buchanan.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's on.
Witten moves in motion.
From the start.
Tosses it right. Number 52 got very good penetration there. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Can't stop me. Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Here they come. Throws it. Williams is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. They beat the blitz on a good throw by Roethlisberger.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
To carry it, setting up play action on the move. On the sideline, out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Gibbons was his intended target. Number 3 comes into the game for the punt. Houshmandzadeh into return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made.
So at the end of one, the score is 14-7, Jets.
The score is the Jets 14, the Eagles 7.
The teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Leave it off. Harrington is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, because the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
So that's a gain of about 5.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Watch the play. Watch your eyes. They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Give it to the halfback. The rush gets him from behind. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Contain them.
They'll go from the shotgun. Manning sends a man in motion.
Get it up. Stay deeper than deepest. Keep that crush on them. Turn over, baby.
Dropping back. Closing in. Looking for something long. Drops the interception. Thought he had something deep, but couldn't get that one to the receiver. Fourth down.
On the play.
Hansen is ready to punt this one away. Buchanan is back to receive this kick. From the 31.
34-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Little misdirection. Number 58 comes up to make the play. At the 32. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings them down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Do something.
Sproles, the lone back. Going to the left. Urlacher is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, nearly intercepted.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Little misdirection. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 23. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's second down and a long way to go.
23-yard line.
What screen? Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Tries the left side. Schweiger is there for the tackle.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Keep the pressure on, man. Let's do our thing.
Manning back in the shotgun. Bush Banzida in motion.
Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Pressure coming. Looking left for the long pass. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 41.
34-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line. First and 10.
Play football. Let's go. Beat
The
them.
Jets come out in a nickel package.
All right, man. Quick shoot.
Crosses it out to the right.
Get him.
Samuel comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
6-yard gain. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. Keep it up. Let's go now.
Roethlisberger with a man in motion.
Man. Here we go. Let us do
Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Number 59 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Bushmanzada is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
Touchback. First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here it comes.
Nickelback at this time. Nice play fake. The wide receiver has it. The 40. The 40. Buchanan is there on the stop. It's a 26-yard line.
Eli Manning is going to be the real deal. It's just a matter of time. There are times when he doesn't look very good, and there are times when he looks brilliant.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
You gotta have it, D. Here we come. Come on.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. James comes up to make the play at the 19. I like how this big guy can run with the football.
Yeah, and this fullback can do more than just get out there and lead block. Give him the ball and watch him rumble.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Stay at home.
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Looking to run it here. Carter is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. Defensive tackle surge through the line to bring the runner down. If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down. Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Harrington is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Number 9 comes into the game to try the field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
This one is handled by Buchanan. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Roethlisberger sends a man in motion.
Everything you got.
Off to the tailback. Hort comes up to make the play. At the 23-yard line, Sproles rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Hold the look.
The Jets come out in a dime package. Throws it. Completed pass to the back. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 42-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
On the 42-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Watch your man.
Only one man back.
Keep the throttle down.
With a counterplay. Number 90 comes up to make the play.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Let go.
Pressure, throwing. Almost picked off. Douglas had the coverage on the play.
Gibbons, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, here we go.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. Good tackle by the quarterback, stopping him from getting a first down. The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they will have kicked it away. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Manning scans the defense from the gun. Going to the air on first down. Pump fakes. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Come on. Go, one.
Daniels comes in motion.
All right, now. Bring it up, baby.
Steps up into the pocket. Going deep. Broken up. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Third and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Fires this one deep. Drops the interception. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
Yeah, he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hands, not on the turf.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
From the start, from the start. Watch your man.
He'll pass on first down. Closing in. Steps up. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
That's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
Second and 15. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Here we go. Watch out.
Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. Gay is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Johnson didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
With the throw, nearly intercepted.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Bushmanzada will go back to accept this punt. He signals for a fair catch. And this should be the last play of the half.
At the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Bullwick is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. After the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 17-7. Jets.
We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Dramatica is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is taken by Bushmanzada. New York is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all. Let's go.
Receives the handoff. Howard comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
He's had pretty good success running the ball in this one.
10 on the play.
Second and short.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Press on. Get it on. Keep the throttle down.
Tucks it away. Buchanan is there on the stop at the 39. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Daniels in motion. Hand off to the tailback.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of a handful.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. And it's complete. Where is there for the tackle? Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Run it.
Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Carter comes up to make the play. At the 36, Turner battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Rush in. Let us dictate.
Barber, the lone back. Gets rid of it, and he can't hang on. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Let's go now.
Dropping back. Throws it. He finds his man.
Eli Manning has really started to mature. He's getting a better feeling for the game. Not to take anything away from Roethlisberger, but I think that Manning is going to be the best of that group. I think that he's going to be a good player for a long time.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. Tucks it away. Buchanan comes up to make the play. At the 6, 8-yard gain. Six more yards and they'll put up 6.
Watch your eyes. Watch out.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Get it up. Come on, fella.
Receives the handoff. Schweiger is there for the tackle at the 3. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
It's first and goal at the 3-yard line. They give it to the halfback. Howard comes up to make the play at the 2. Can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. They need 2 yards to get it into the end zone. Throws one up in the end zone. Intercept. Looked like he didn't even see it. Excellent zone coverage that time by number 35.
He telegraphed that pass. You got to look off your receiver. Maybe see if you can get him to bite on a pump. If you stare down your receivers, the defenders are going to be cheating to that direction. They're going to give them turnover opportunities just like that.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
And in this direction, can't bring him down. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 23. Sproles picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Go low.
With a counterplay, Stronghold dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Came with a run blitz and bottled him up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
Third and long.
2-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger is good. As a rookie, he got in there and he made the plays. He didn't just manage the game, he played quarterback. Part of it is the team around him, but he still played at a higher level than most rookies usually do.
Danny. There you go, son. Turn it up now. I can do it, baby. Yeah, let's go, boys.
Hand it off. Urlacher is there on the stop at the 39. Sproles rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second
3
and
minutes
6.
remaining in the quarter.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Watch the play. Watch out. Here we go. They ain't got nothing. Go make a play.
Drops back. Throwing. And it's complete. Urlacher is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Gibbons pulls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, score. Watch screen.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
The 40. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 29. A nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Lucky. Don't stop that motor. Let us big time. Back it up, baby.
They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 27. It's his third tackle of the contest.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
Ball on the 27-yard line. 8th play of this drive. 2 minutes left in the quarter. They'll go from the I formation. Fullback handoff. He lost it. The Jets grab the live ball. Big opening. The 20, the 10, 5. Dives, touchdown. A long return after the takeaway, and they'll add 6 points. Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Now we get to see how this defense reacts after scoring a touchdown. Will they continue to get after the ball carrier, or will they get too greedy trying to force fumbles and end up missing tackles?
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Buchanan. The defense caused a fumble the last time out and ended up taking it back for 6. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
So we gonna take it. Come on.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Hey, like the blue,
Moss,
like the
the
fly.
motion man. Steps up into the pocket with the pass, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
All he could do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get me going. Let's go. Be physical.
Roethlisberger out of the gun. They're coming with the blitz. Gets his hand on it.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Gibbons was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Turn over.
Taylor, the lone setback. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Dudley is there for the tackle.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
All on us, y'all. Do something. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Clear! Clear! Keep the throttle down. Let's go now.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. 2 tipped passes in a row.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Good shoot. Tampa.
Out of the gun.
Not today.
Stepping up, gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Drops back, pressure with the pass, and he hits his target. Williams brings him down before he can reach the marker. Taylor won't find a way to get past the marker. They'll try to make their offense start from inside their own 5. And he chooses not to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. With the throw, gets his hand on it.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Bolden was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, squad. Check it.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. Don't stop that motor.
Throwing. And he steps out of bounds at the 25. The completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we come.
Turner, the lone back. Daniels comes in motion.
Solo. Come on.
Throws it. Stuart Schweiger picks it off. The veteran safety is there for the interception.
You know, there are 3 types of safety. Ones who play the run well, ones who play the pass well, and ones that do both well. These are both kind of players.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 28-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Sproles, the lone setback.
Every team knows that they're going to be blitzed, so they have to try and devise ways of beating those blitzes. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it ends up like that.
We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 24-7. Jets. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
33-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Danny.
Roethlisberger will work out of the shotgun. They're coming with the blitz. He hits his receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 22. That tackle is his 5th of the game.
Now, what's different about these kinds of screens is the fact that they don't take quite as long to develop as the screen plays to the back. Usually the quarterback will take a step or 2, then fire it to his receiver on the outside. It's a quick play. It's very effective when it's run right.
All on us, y'all. Let's do our thing.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. With the throw, the pass falls incomplete.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Are we? coming through, baby.
Givens in motion. Guns it to the end zone. It was tipped. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
They'll take over at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
You turning it up. Watch the play. Nothing.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Here we go. It's showtime, baby.
On the ground. Bernard is there on the stops at the 25-yard line. Gain of 3. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hold the look. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Here we go.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back, looking for something long. Almost picked off.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're fluent. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 35.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 38.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Watch him out.
Out of the I formation. Hand it off. Sensible is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
All right, now. Check it.
The Jets come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Edwards was his intended target.
Third and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line.
All right, here we go. Defense, get ready.
Roethlisberger from the
Keep
shotgun.
moving.
Drops back with the throw. Williams comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Will. You can't stop me. We like a pack of wolves.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. Brings it down looking to run. Goes to the ground.
Second and 4. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let us dictate. Hey, watch that screen.
Dropping back. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
Danny. Hey.
The Jets come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
We turning it up.
Gets the pass off target, but he gets it. Franks gets stopped short of the marker on that play. 4th and 1 coming up.
It's showtime, baby. Let's turn it up, D. Here we go. Let's go now.
Going with a pass on 4th down. Throwing. Drops the interception. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time, they fell short.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Watch your man. Not today.
Hand off to the tailback. Michael Boulware was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line.
Watch it play. Set. Yeah, coach. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. I can do it, man.
They give it to the halfback. Spins away. James is there on the stop at the 43. The defender got into the backfield, but he managed to escape and get the first down.
That's what every good back needs, the ability to get past that first tackler, especially if he's in your backfield.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go. Get through. Come on. Let's go.
He gets the carry. Can't bring him down. They'll spot this one at the 43-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Where is there for the tackle at the 47. Barber rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. There we go, D.
Only one man in the backfield. Manning sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Buchanan gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. This punter has been out there all day long. I guarantee you he's loose. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line.
Ball on their own 15.
Will start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch out for them long balls.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time. It's batted away. Gibbons was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Stay posted now.
Looking for something long. Knocked away. That's his 3rd drop.
Williams on the coverage. Third and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Keep moving.
Taylor, the lone setback.
Watch the snap. He's gonna take it. Back deep.
With the throw, nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
And we're at the 3-minute mark.
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Handed off to the fullback. James is there for the tackle at the 44. Just about a 3-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up here.
44-yard line.
Turner, the lone back. Daniels goes in motion.
They don't get nothing. Let's run, man.
Hand off to the tailback. Can't bring him down. Bullwick comes up to make the play at the 48.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Get it, Sarge. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Carter is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Turner runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 41-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Rush in.
Looking to run it here. Bernard is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Turner has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Stay at home.
Hand it off. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Barber battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Be careful. Danny. Play football. Watch screen. Here it comes. Danny ball.
Looking for room. They'll spot this one at the 21-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
3rd and 2.
20-yard line would net them a first down here on this 3rd down play.
We good. Hey, watch the screen.
They'll go from the I formation. Rollback handoff. Fisher hauls him down behind the line. New York cannot convert a 3rd down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
Number 9. And the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. The kick sails through the uprights. They're up by 20 now following the field goal. This one is fielded by Buchanan. The Eagles face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
We coming to wreck. Play it.
Roethlisberger from the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Number 58 with the tackle. Johnson picks up about 6 after that catch. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Here they come. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Drops back. Going long. He was tipped. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Intended receiver on the play.
This is a situation where they just have to go for it. With the pass, jumps and makes the catch. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. Gets the pass off. Samuel is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 46-yard line. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it, and he goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to. One of the stats that I always look for in receivers is RAP. That's the yards that are earned after the catch. And that really depends on the receiver's speed and his ability to make people miss. This guy's been making them miss all day.
The blitz is on. The Eagles call a timeout. They have one remaining. Ben Roethlisberger gets dropped for a sack. They've now registered 4 sacks, and they have completely dominated that offensive line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. What a catch. Sharp skipper. Williams is there for the tackle at the 31. And they go with a no huddle. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have none left. Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down. The Jets come out in a nickel package. Soft lob to the end zone. Caught out of bounds. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. It might be a little too late.
Launches it across the middle. Almost intercepted. So they failed to convert on 4th down, and that'll mark the end of their comeback hopes.
Absolutely. They had to get the ball into the end zone to have any shot at all.
All right, now. Hey, watch the ball. It's on. Is the going? Yeah.
He'll take a knee. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is New York 27, Philadelphia 7. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.